so we'll get into what we call Bama here. Again, this is our day one, page one, as we say. All right, it's man free. It's cover one with a low hole player. All right, we cut the shallows. Okay, all right. We defensive backs are going to play mess. Mess stands for man except shallow. Okay, so we pass off any of the crossers. Obviously, our defensive backs are going to play with divider leverage depending on the split of the receivers. Okay, will depend on how we're going to align inside or outside. All right, our post player, we always have a post player, middle of the field closed. Okay, and versus run, he is going to be the quarterback player. All right, so just some general alignments here, okay? All right, if we're pressing, we're going to be uptight, 1 by 1, okay? If we're off, okay, we're going to be 7 by 1, okay? For the most part, all right, our boundary corner is the press guy, okay? Our field corner is the off guy, all right? Our nickel to the field, as we said, for the most part will be pressed. Our boundary safety will be off. Again, we talk about divider leverage here. Playing with divider leverage, depending on the split of the receivers, will dictate our alignment and our leverage. All right, and our post player, okay, we're going to start him. His toes are going to be at 10 yards, all right, and he's going to be aligned over the side of the back. If it's a pistol alignment, all right, where he's lined up right behind the quarterback, we'll just line him right up over the ball. All right, so here's just a general alignment for everybody, okay? The field's to the right, all right? All right, there's our corners, okay? The field corner's going to play off. There's our nickel. All right, there's our boundary corner. He's going to be pressed. There's our weak side safety. All right, he's going to play off on number 2. All right, and mess, man except shallow. Okay, and then our post player, toes at 10 yards. All right, our 2 linebackers, all right? They're going to play off the running back, all right, and or the low hole. All right, pretty general alignments there. Okay, so now here you go here. All right, you have a 3 by 1. Again, the field's to the right. Okay, nothing changes. Now the safety rolls down. The strong safety, our weak side safeties into the post. Okay, all right, everybody's mess. Linebackers, nothing changes. All right, let's touch base on this a little bit here. Nothing changes for the 2 corners, the nickel, all right, and the post player. All right, now you have the weak side safety. We call the free safety. He's down there. This is versus a tight end, okay, an on-the-line tight end. We play 3-way, okay, between the running back and that tight end. All right, between the safety, the 2 linebackers, those 3 will have those 2. Okay, depending on the route. I got some good clips we're going to show you, give you a better explanation in that. But we get this picture here. Okay, those 3 will be yelling 3-way, 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 and they know how to execute it. All right, so here's an FIB picture, formation into the boundary. As we said, the nickel is not going to adjust to FIB. All right, he goes to the field. We get FIB, all right, now the nickel's in the post, and the safeties are the adjusters. Any motion, and you'll see some motions here, okay? Any motions, we will snap it. So if you see this guy going in motion, okay, strong safety will come back to the post. Nickel will come down. Snap, snap, snap. If number 2 goes in motion, free safety will come back. We'll yell snap, 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 and the nickel will just back down. All right, so here's a couple clips of our Bama coverage, and we'll get into some one-high stuff in our zone coverage too. Okay? All right, so here you see it, okay? Here's the field corner. All right, he's playing off. There's our nickel. He's pressed. Boundary corner up there, okay? He's pressed. Boundary safety, weak side safety, all right, is playing off. You see the 2 linebackers in the box, playing off the running back and the low hole player. All right, here's another picture here. All right, same type of formation. Again, you see the boundary corner here. Pressed, weak side safety playing off. Our nickel press, field corner off. You see the post safety there and the heavy box, 6-man box, playing off the running back and the low hole. All right, the picture here, all right, you see the linebacker comes to him. He's going to grab that running back. The other linebacker plays into the hole, okay? But pretty good picture here. If you stop and freeze that here, you got some pretty tight coverage here with post help and underneath help. Okay, here we are here. Same formation as we've shown you, but a little bit different here. And we will do this, okay, depending on the skill set of our opponent. Here they have the tight end flanked out, okay, is the widest guy. So we'll safety adjust, he'll cover him, matchup purposes. Okay, there's our corner on one of their receivers. So that's why you see him pressed up, okay? They just know game plan thing. If they happen to do this for matchup purposes, that's why we want to do it. Again, you got tight coverage here, all right? And you know what you're going to get, guys, in man coverage, okay? All right? Here's what offensive coaches will tell you, I think, okay? You're going to get the crossers and the shallow routes, okay? So you got to rep that, be ready to pass it off. You're going to get people going to try to rub you and pick you. You're going to get bunch routes, okay, where they cluster 2 or 3 guys together and try to get you that way. So you got to rep those things. Here you see they're trying to pick us and rub us. Linebacker does a great job of fighting over it. Okay, all right, now you got a 3-by-1, okay? Everything's good here. All right, you see the nickel roll down, okay? Safety's on 3, field corners playing off. All right, post players lined up over the back. All right, linebackers playing off the running back in the low hole. What you see up top here is, all right, you get to see a little bit of it. You see that guy running a shallow, and you see the linebacker ready to pick it up, and the corner falling off into the low hole, okay? These are things that we've repped numerous times throughout the years, okay? You see the linebacker grabbing it, corner falls off into the low hole.